Welcome to everyone joining us today on Facebook, on our YouTube channel. It's good to have you with us. We're going to wait one more minute for all of those joining us on Zoom to come on, and then we'll get started. Last year, during the 7 weeks of the Omer, the 7 weeks from Passover to Shavuot, I invited everyone into the practice of inviting the energies of the mystical practice of counting the Omer through the Kabbalistic tree of life. And every day we brought in energies into our space. I don't know if I want to do every day, but I think we might give each week a theme. And it's fascinating that actually the each week of the Omer starts really the first day is Monday, so it worked perfectly for us. So this first of 7 weeks is the energies of Chesed on the Kabbalistic tree of life. The energies of Chesed means loving kindness. So I'd like to invite all of us to close our eyes. And to begin our practice where we always begin. Finding our breath. Bringing the flashlight of awareness to rest on the breath. And to use that first minute or two to a deep relaxation. The energies of this week's exploration of the Kabbalistic tree of life through the counting of the Omer. The theme for this week is Chesed, loving kindness. But we cannot be conduit for the energies of Chesed, these energies of loving kindness, to see manifesting in our world until we can direct these same energies toward ourselves. So as we keep awareness on the breath, as we take this moment to deeply relax, and as we are about to enter into this meditation with bringing shalom into our sacred space, wholeness, harmony, peace, I'd like us to focus on the heart today. Breathing and relaxing, we let our awareness drop into the heart, and from that place we'll take a breath for shalom. 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 And as we let the body find again the natural rhythm of its own breath after the chant, never trying to control the breath, manipulate the breath, just letting the body breathe as it needs to do. It doesn't matter if our breath is short and shallow or long and deep or anywhere in between. It makes no difference whatsoever. As long as we don't try to make ourselves breathe a certain way, with a certain cadence, with a certain rhythm, as long as we let go of our need to control anything, and especially the breath, then we are doing our practice correctly. So let awareness drop into the heart. In Hebrew, the word for paying attention. How do you say pay attention in Hebrew? Which is what meditation invites us to do. In Hebrew, paying attention is lasim lev. Lasim lev. Lev in Hebrew is the heart. Lasim lev is to place the heart onto whatever your attention is. You put your heart onto whatever you're paying attention to. That's what the Hebrew tells us. So place your heart onto your breath. Breathe in and out of your heart space. The Sephirah of the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, the counting of the Omer is inviting us into this week is Chesed, as I mentioned, loving kindness. I'd like to create space right now for all of us to practice loving kindness toward ourselves. Because the person we are most at war with is us. The person we're the least forgiving to is us. The person we're most inclined to beat up for everything wrong in our life is us. I'd like to stop the war. I'd like to stop the war with ourselves. To hold ourselves in loving kindness. We are exactly who we are and how we are. Beautiful and perfect in all our imperfections. All our limitations. We are holy, sacred containers of the divine light, of the Shefa, we say in Hebrew, of the divine flow. In our Haggadah, we close the night with the last of the blessings and promises that God makes to the Israelites. I will liberate you. And when we come together for the Seder as a community, we turn to one another when we reach that moment. And we look at each other and we say to each other, I will liberate you. I will liberate you from all my preconceived notions about who you are, what you are, who you should be, how you should be, all of my stilted, ossified expectations of what our relationships should look like. I would liberate you from all the veils and all the stories I have about us, about you. I will liberate you from all of that, that I might be able to see you as you are, and not as my filters make you out to be or expect you to be. I will liberate you from me. Now I want to take that affirmation, that blessing from God in Torah, and I want us to tell that to ourselves. I will liberate me. I will liberate you. You can add your name there. I will liberate me from all my shoulds and woulds and should haves and stories, all my not enoughnesses, all the curses I put on myself. I will liberate me. I will hold me in loving kindness, in chesed, this week. I will place me into my heart with great acceptance, great compassion for the flawed, gorgeous being I am. Knowing that I meet the world in every moment with all the conditioning that have shaped my responses. Some conscious, most unconscious. I give myself a break. I give myself a break this week. That I don't have to be in charge this week. That I don't have to be in charge of the universe this week. That it's okay for the world to go about what the world wants to go about, and that I don't have to manage the world this week. That I take time for myself, to hold myself, lashim lev, into my own heart, to forgive myself this week, to free myself this week, I will liberate me from me. I will stop the war with myself. And be at peace with who I am right now. We can only evolve ourselves to become better if we accept who we are first. If we accept who we are right now first. So lay down the weapons. Relax. Our mantra for today is Ehyeh Asher Ehyeh, which is the name of God, which is our name. It translates as I am as I am. You can do I am, the first of the two, as you observe the body breathing in. Again, don't change the breath, don't manipulate the breath. Just observe the body when it is breathing in and you observe it breathing in. I am. And then you notice the body breathing out in its own rhythm, in its own time. As I am. Open your heart. I am as I am. You are as you are. You are exactly as you are. It is when we let go of our needs for things to be different than they are, for people in our life to be different than they are, for ourselves to be different than we are. When we let go of that need, we find forgiveness, we find healing, wholing, inner peace, harmony, shalom. Well, Danny, thank you.
Modani, thank you.
Modani.
Danny, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Odani, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Take care.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you.
Have a good Passover.
Yeah. Take care.
Where should we leave?
Take care, everybody.
Thank you, Rabbi. That was so wonderful.
You're welcome. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone.